It's unfair. Most of the money goes to the authorities or the top people in the industry. And so you got to ask yourself, how do you position yourself as one of the top in the industry, someone that people wants to work with? The truth is positioning is everything. Just last week, I took 4 phone calls, and I hardly ever take sales calls these days. I took 4 calls, 4 from 4 sales. Every single sale was worth over $8,000. One was worth $60,000. So I had a $100,000 day. And my sales team were a little bit surprised at how I was able to generate 4 from 4. And I told them straight, it's because I'm the authority. I'm the one that people are wanting to work with. I've spent a decade building that authority. Now, here's what's interesting. Authority isn't about what you know. It's about what people know you for. It's not about all of the amazing things you've done. It's that they understand that you are someone that can teach them. The fastest and easiest way for anyone, doesn't matter where you're starting, to get credibility is to teach. See, our whole life we have been told or really positioned that somebody that's teaching us is the person that's the authority. We should listen to them. They're the one in charge. So if you want to stand out and become an authority, the key is teaching. The truth about teaching is you must teach something that's really new and unique. So let me talk to you a little bit about this authority model. See, the first thing is you must get a real clear message. And I'll talk about this in just a second. Once you think about your message, you must think about your market. Okay? Once you get your market, you must get a model, okay? And then once you have your model, that's when you've got to choose your method, okay? Now, this is the authority sales system. And what this will do, especially if you're someone that sells something high ticket, okay? And I know it's a little bit hard to see, message, market, method, model. What this will allow you to do is right here is to show people that you are the authority, that you are someone that can really help them. So this is the authority sales system, and I should have got a better pen, but let's carry on anyway. The first thing is to think about your message, okay? Your message that you have. You, as an authority sales system, your message must be breakthrough, okay? In order for it to be breakthrough, I'll try this one. It first must be high desire. You want to have a message that's high desire. It must be unique, okay? It must be intriguing, okay? It must be intriguing. But the most important thing about the message is it must explain away failure. It must explain away their failure. See, the truth is, if you become an authority, you're going to have sales come to you. The biggest reason why sales haven't come to you in the past is because people aren't seeing you as an authority. So you need to make sure that you get a message that explains away why they failed, that's intriguing, that is high desire, and it is unique. It is something that's unique to you. Now, the second thing is you must then understand the market. Now, this is where we get a lot of things wrong, okay? A lot of people say you should have one market. The truth is I think you should have one message, but have lots of different markets, because why just have one market? So think about this, right? I help people to sell via a webinar so they can make more money without their time, okay? It is the number one and fastest way for people to grow their business. However, I don't just focus on one market. I've helped over 8,000 people. Some of them are coaches. Some are multi-level marketers. Some of them are consultants, okay? And some of them have a physical business. Now, what you must do, okay, is market narrowly to each single one of these, but deliver with a broad message. So you have a message, because see, now I can do 1, 2, 3, 4 campaigns, okay? But it's the same message that just gets tailored to each one. In the authority business, in our business, we must understand this, is that the old adage of just having one market is just not true. You just have one at a time. So you might go first one here, second one here, third one here, fourth one here. That might be your way you roll it out. You go at one at a time. The next thing, okay, so we've got message market. The next is the model, okay? You must have a model. So what I'm showing you right now is my model. But people need to understand that there is a place to get from A to B. So this is their problem, this is their current reality, and they need to get to their future reality, which is the destination. And so the problem is they need to know the bridge. So what is the bridge that gets them from A to B? So you need to have your secret sauce, you need to have a model. But it can't just be a boring model. See, people need to see it with a drawing or a diagram. So you need it to be a pyramid, you need it to be concentric circles, you need it to be steps or stairs that move on up. One of my models is I have the emotional clarity chart. It's this chart that anyone can follow to create a presentation that gets sales. So you must have this model, but a lot of people don't spend the time to create their model. They don't. And because of that, they become a world's best kept secret. I want you to get this. When you get your model right, you have an unlimited amount of products. I'm going to really help you with something massive right now, because there is so many different methods of how you get out there and share this model. So you can coach, you can consult, you can consult, yeah, that's right. You can author, okay? You can speak, okay? You can train, you can mentor, okay? You can build an online program. Now, all of these methods, okay, all use the same model. So if I coach, I'm still going to coach through the same model, okay? So if someone wants to become an authority, well, this is the model. I'm just going to coach them through it by asking questions. I can consult. I can sit down for one day. I can get it all. I can do it for them, and I can go, here it is. I can do it for them. I can author. I can write a book on my model here, okay, or my emotional clarity chart. I can write a book. I can speak. That's what I'm doing right now. But I'm speaking about what? The model that has the message, and I tailor it to a market. It's very clever. Next is I can train. Okay, so I can run training. So I can say, hey, come to a live event. We do live events all the time. Come to one. I'm going to take you through this model in 3 days or 4 days or 2 days. It will all be done. You can mentor. So I can mentor you one-on-one. I can say, hey, I know how to do this, and one-on-one, let's talk about it. Or I can create an online program. Now, I have every single one of these. Okay, I've gone right through all of them. I'll write through all of them, and I have the method. So this is the authority sales system. And so the first thing that you must get is you must get between the message and the market, okay? So right in here is the problem that you solve. This is the first thing that we help you with. Get real clear on the problem that you solve. This bit right in here, okay? In between message and market. The second, between market and model, this here is the path, okay? This is the next thing that we do right here. We make sure that you have a really good path that the market wants to go. Between model and method, this turned out to be quite a big one. In here, okay, my drawing's not very good. In between model and method, this here is their preference, okay? What they prefer to buy from you. So how do they prefer? And then lastly, this one here, this one that goes in here, is the promise, okay? The promise of the message and how it's delivered, okay? And so when you get that, which if you have a good drawing skills, it will be all of them, okay? That is where a person knows the problem, they know their path, they prefer to have a coach or a consultant, so they prefer it that way, and the promise is delivered through that. Now, this is the authority sales model. And look, if you want to talk to me more about this, you can. The key is just going through this, and the key is understanding. Positioning yourself as an authority is going to mean that people come to you already warmed up, already educated, and I'm very excited to say if you want to talk more about it, leave me a message, drop me a note. I might even put a link under here to you to have a longer conversation about how we can help you be the authority in your market so there is no competition, because people go, I want to work with that system and that model in that way. And if you want any more proof that this works, just notice how you feel by watching this to the end and understanding just how much we can help. We've helped people all around the world to become an authority fast, because it's not about how long you've been doing something. It's about creating something that you teach in a specific way that positions you instantly as the credible authority that they should work with. Have an amazing day. Let me know if you want to have a conversation. Talk to you very soon. Bye for now.